All children deserve equitable access to quality public schools where they can learn and thrive. Yet every day, countless students are denied this opportunity because they don't feel safe. While the rate of serious violent crime among youth has actually gone down a little bit, there's another statistic that's going up, and that's the percentage of young people who have been bullied at school. Approximately 20% of kids from all walks of life experience bullying. It is alarming that 85% of students with disabilities have been bullied. Even higher than that, 94% of students with Asperger's syndrome have been bullied. Lesbian, bisexual, gay, and transgender youth are also at heightened risk. According to data released just yesterday by the Human Rights Campaign, LGBT youth are more than 2 times more likely to be verbally harassed and called names at school, physically assaulted, kicked or shoved, or excluded by their peers because they are, quote, different. While the top concerns of non-LGBT students in school, when they're polled, you ask them what their top concerns are, they say, well, grades, college, career. LGBT students, when they're polled, they say they're most concerned about their non-accepting families and bullying at school. Being the victim of bullying has adverse effects on mental health and concentration, and of course, academic outcomes. And as Iowans, we have been reminded recently that bullying can lead to suicide in some cases. Our hearts go out to the family of Ken Weischen of Primgar, who took his own life earlier this spring after coming out as gay and being bullied for it. It's also tragic that many students are unable to access their education because bullying makes it unbearable for them to go to school. I've heard from all too many young people who were compelled to drop out of school because of the hostile climate and lack of protections at schools. We will hear from one such student today who's very brave to come forward and talk about her experiences. Some were able to complete their education only through GED classes, so they were denied the high school experience that their peers were able to enjoy. So we all need to be a part of the solution. We need to teach children to respect differences. As adults, we have to set the examples by modeling civility and empathy for others. Research shows that efforts to foster positive conditions for learning result in higher academic outcomes for students. The wrong approach, and quite frankly, the irresponsible approach, is to just brush it off by saying it's a rite of passage or it's just kids being kids. So today we'll hear from young people, educators, community leaders, policymakers, experts who have stepped forward as part of the solutions. Some of our witnesses are making a difference in communities here in Iowa. We'll hear from the Distinguished Assistant Secretary of Education for Civil Rights. We'll also hear about new findings and recommendations from the Government Accountability Office on how the federal government can make things better. Most important, however, I draw your attention to the testimony of the 3 students that we have had here and hear firsthand from their accounts. That is the most important.